Give me my shit back. I don't care if you didn't color it. I don't care if you didn't customize it. I don't even care if you don't even want to install it. At this point, I'm going to just slap it on top of my fro. But I just know I need my wig back. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tasha if you're new, and welcome back to another story time. Before I do jump into the story time, I know y'all like, girl, we don't even care about your story times no more, and you just disappear. But y'all, I have a good explanation. I was pregnant, and if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know that. Yeah, I did have my baby. It's my first baby, 3 months. Well, she's gonna be 3 months old in a couple days. So yeah, I honestly just been enjoying my pregnancy. And yeah, I just been embracing it all. I feel like my pregnancy honestly went by so fast, but yeah, y'all, we back and we back at it. So before I do begin this story time, I want to grab y'all hookah, pour you up some wine, take you a shot. But I know me, I'm about to pour me up some wine. So before I do begin this story time, you know, none of my story times will make sense unless I give y'all a little backstory. So let's get right to it. So y'all, this happened a couple years ago, honestly. Yeah, a couple years ago, around Thanksgiving time. So it was the day before Thanksgiving, y'all. You already know Thanksgiving, you want to get your hair done. Like, you want to get your hair done and be cute to sit in the living room. You want to get your hair done, put on your nicest outfit to go sit in the living room. So y'all, I had no hair appointment. Hair sitting on top of my head, a fucking fro. Nah, but I had a fro on top of my head, and I'm like, no, I cannot sit at this Thanksgiving table looking like this, knowing I'm the Kim K of the family, knowing I'm the celeb. Y'all. So the person who I normally go to booked up, like all her slots for hair was filled. She had nothing open until December. And I'm like, oh my God, I need my hair done so bad to sit at the Thanksgiving table. I cannot sit at this Thanksgiving table with a fro. I refuse. So I'm going on Instagram. I hashtag North Carolina stylist, 919 stylist, Raleigh stylist, Durham stylist, like, was not caring, like, was gonna drive the extra mile. If you know me, you know I do not care. Then comes up this one girl, and like stuff that I was like hashtagging and stuff, I would go onto like the stylist page, looking on the booking site, they were all booked. So I'm like, oh my God, everybody getting their hair done for Thanksgiving to sit at the table except for me. So I hashtagged North Carolina stylist, and finally one person came up and she made a post on her story, and it was like openings for Thanksgiving early morning. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's exactly what I need. I need me an opening for Thanksgiving Day. Like, I'll just go get my hair done early in the morning, and then I'll drive back to where my mom's is from, and yeah, celebrate Thanksgiving. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna DM her to see if she could do my hair early in the morning. So I DM'd her, she DM'd me back, I say 5 minutes later, y'all. So I'm like, okay, fast response, great. So I was getting a wig installed. When you get a wig installed, the stylist makes you drop your wig off a couple of days in advance so they could do, you know, the bleaching, the plucking, style it a little bit, and everything of that sort. So the person who I found, she was an hour, 40 minutes away, almost 2 hours away. So if you know me, you know I do not care. When it comes to my nails and my hair, I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get it done. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just drive. I don't even care. I'm going to just drive the extra distance. So she gave me the address to where I'd be arriving to, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So then she messaged me back and she was like, I'm going to need your wig in advance so that I can pluck it, style it, and everything of that sort. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, but you do stay, you know, almost 2 hours away. Or can I just pay you a little extra for you customizing it the same day, and you know, bleaching it and plucking it the same day, rather than me driving up there, dropping it off to you, because that's wasting a whole bunch of gas. I'd rather just pay you a little bit extra for you to just do everything same day, and we just get it all done with. So she's like, no, Thanksgiving, I want to spend with my family. I'm not trying to be doing hair all day. And that was actually, like, I actually understood that or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And she was like, well, where do you live at? And I told her what part of North Carolina I lived in. Like, well, my cousin's out there that way right now. You give your wig to her and she'll give it to me. I already know you have to drop your wig off days in advance in order for them to, you know, do all the things. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it to your cousin or whatever. Like, what's her contact information? So she sent me her cousin's contact information. Her cousin came and picked up my wig from me about 2 hours later. And so the girl reached back out to me. She was like, hey, my cousin said that she got your wig from you. She was like, can you go ahead and send in your deposit? And I'm like, you know, why do I need to send in a deposit? I'm coming tomorrow, like in the morning, like a couple hours from now. Why would I need to send in a deposit? But like, you have my wig, my Kendra's boutique wig that I spent a whole bunch of money on. That should be enough for the deposit, honestly. You think I'm about to run off? And you got my good Kendra's boutique wig, you think I'm gonna run off? Like, yeah, the deposit is $75, this, and that. Mind you, the whole install was, I think it was like $210. So, you know, that's a bit high because I'm used to paying like $150, $130 for a wig install. But, you know, I waited last minute and I needed her. She didn't need me, I needed her. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just pay what I gotta pay and get it over with because I really need my hair done. So I sent the girl the $75 deposit, y'all. She didn't have a booking link or anything. So everything that, like, my confirmation was honestly through Instagram DM. Like, she did not have a booking link. I cashed up her the deposit. All this communication was through Instagram DM. Like, nothing was through a booking link or nothing. So that should have been a red flag right there. Stupid. She messaged me later on that day and she's like, my cousin just dropped the wig off to me. She was like, this is a really nice wig. How did you want it styled? And I told her I want it bleached red because I seen her work. It's not that, you know, she wasn't capable to do it, because if she was not capable to do it, I would not have booked her. Like, I'm the type of person I'll always see somebody work before I even book them, because I don't even play like that. I knew she was capable to do it because it was pictures that she's posted that I've seen of her doing it. Like her bleaching the hair from, you know, 1B black to red. So I'm like, you know, she could do it, so it's not much to her or whatever. She's like, oh, okay, I can bleach this to red for you. I knew, like, you know, the hair wouldn't have any trouble bleaching because it's Kendra's boutique hair. It's really good hair. I've worn it so many times, done so many styles with that hair. So I know what type of quality the hair has. Remember I said that, y'all. Remember I said that. So she bleaches the hair. She sends me a picture. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, the hair isn't lifting, and sends me a picture. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna insert a picture of what she sent me. Mind y'all, the length of this wig was 32 inches, y'all. 32 inches was the length of this wig. She sent me a totally different wig, y'all. A totally different wig. The wig did not look nothing like the wig that I sent her. It was brand new. No lace cut or nothing. Brand new wig. 32-inch wig. Y'all, she called herself trying to bleach it and trying to lift it. Sends me a picture back of her after she did all that. The wig looked nothing like my wig. The wig that she sent me was like 20 inches or something. And it wasn't even red. It was like, it was oddly colored. It looked terrible. I guess she had an old wig and try to fake like, oh, you know, your wig isn't bleaching. It's not up to quality. It's not bleaching. And, you know, it's not nothing I can do with it because I won't be able to install this.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm like, girl, don't play with me. You got my good Kendra's Boutique 32-inch wig. This wig that you sent me is all of 20 inches. 20 inches. Don't do me. Please don't. Not today. Because I spent my good money. Good money. On this wig. And you're going to sit here and try to swap out wigs on me? Y'all, the wig looked nothing alike. I hope I still have this picture. Because if I do, I'm going to put the picture right. I'm going to put the picture right on the screen. Because y'all need to see this wig. I was so heated. So I kindly messaged this lady back. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry. That's not my wig at all. And it's obviously noticeable. that wig is not mine. Maybe you have me mixed up with another client that you have that same day, but that wig is not mine. That wig is nowhere near 32 inches. The lace is clearly cut off of that wig. I told her, like, look at somebody else's hair. Maybe you have our hair mixed up or something. Even though I clearly wrote my name on the bag. Wrote my name on the bag, y'all. So that she would not get anything mixed up if she had another client that same day. Because my appointment was early in the morning that day. It was like 7 in the morning. So it was 2 hours away from me. I had to wake up. Well, I had to leave my house at 5 in the morning for me to be there by 7. So I'm like, yeah, look at the other wigs that you have, because that's clearly not my wig. Could never be my wig. She was like, I'm sorry, like, this is your wig. I know, like, you know, it doesn't look that good. And I know you didn't buy it like that. But me bleaching it, this is what it turned into. And I'm like, no, girl, that's not my wig. I've even bleached Kendra's Boutique hair before, and I'm not a professional. And when I bleached the hair, it did not, you know, shrivel up and shrink up and look, you know, matted and nasty. Like an animal on somebody's neck. Like, it did not look like that when I bleached it, and I'm not a professional. So that's not my hair, baby. I know it's not my hair. Like, go look again. And I told her, like, go look again. And so she took a long time to message back, and I wasn't really liking that. So I had called her, and I'm like, you know, hey, this is your appointment tomorrow at 7 in the morning. Did you find my wig? And I said exactly like that. I said it exactly like that. I'm like, did you find my wig? Because that's not my wig. She's talking about some, oh yeah, girl, I found your wig. Everything's fine. I went ahead and bleached it. It looks good. This, and that. You about to look good for your appointment tomorrow. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. Like, you know, you sent me your address already yesterday, so I'll be there in the morning. She's like, okay, see you in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. Hung up the phone. Y'all, I had to leave my house at 5 in the morning in order for me to get to my appointment at 7 in the morning. Because mind you, I told you, the appointment was 2 hours away. Y'all, fast forward to the next day. So it's 4:30. I'm putting on my clothes and stuff. Leave out the house by 5 so that I can get to my hair appointment on time. Getting inside the car, y'all. And something tells me like, you know, don't text her, because, you know, she don't know that you stay. Well, she do know that I stay 2 hours away or whatever. But, you know, she probably still sleep, resting up or whatever she's doing. Like, she know you coming the next day because, you know, you just called her on the phone. She know you coming. She got your damn wig. She know you coming. So I'm like, I'm not gonna call her. I'm gonna just come. So I get there about 15 minutes early, and I pull up. And y'all, guess where I pull up to? A dead end. I pull up to a place, it was 2 hours, yeah, about an hour and 40-something minutes away. See nothing but trailers. Matter of fact, no, I didn't even see trailers. I pull up and I see a dirt road. I see a whole bunch of stray cats. It was stray cats and it was a dirt road. So I'm like, where the hell she got me at? Like, in the pictures, I couldn't tell if she worked in the salon or if it was, you know, if she was kitchen stitching. I didn't know if it was in the kitchen or if she was in the salon. So I'm like, you know what? I was so desperate. I'm like, you know, I'm going to just like take what I can get. So I didn't know if she was in the salon or if she was a kitchen stitcher. So yeah, so I pull up, y'all, and I see nothing but a dirt road and a whole bunch of stray cats. Just like, you know, making hissing noise. I'm like, damn, when the hell the cats start hissing? Scared me. It scared me. So I'm like, you know what? I drove an hour and 20 minutes away. I know this girl ain't jipped me. I know she ain't jipped me. So I still, you know, I told you I arrived 15 minutes early. So I'm like, you know, I got a little time. That's why I always arrive a little early to my, you know, hair appointments or nail appointments, especially if I'm going to somebody new. Because, you know, you never really know. The GPS be messing up every now and then. So I try to give the little bitch a benefit of the doubt, y'all. I'm thinking it's my phone. The GPS messed up. She accidentally sent me the wrong address. Something like that. Not even expecting the worst, y'all. when I should have been, because all signs leaded to this bitch is a scammer, because she already tried to steal my wig. So y'all, I said I was 15 minutes early, right? I'm riding around trying to see if I see a salon, trying to see if I see a house, anything, y'all. So I go up the road or whatever. Y'all, it's in the country. Like, I've never heard of this place in North Carolina before, ever. So it's in the country, y'all. I'm like, okay, I'm a ride up the road and see if I see a salon or something like that. I ride 5 minutes up the road, y'all. I see a Shell gas station. That's all I see is a gas station. So I'm like, you know what? It's getting closer to my time for my appointment. I'm gonna go ahead and call her to at least let her know I'm here and I've been here, and I just been trying to, you know, find where her salon or her house is. And I can't find it. So that way, you know, stylists love to charge you a late fee, but they don't never want to apply the late fee to their damn selves. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and let her know that I'm here and I'm having trouble finding where she's located. So I text her, y'all. All before, y'all, the messages were blue. Tell me why I text her and the message turned green, y'all. It turned green. She blocked me. She blocked me. That's what I was thinking in my head. So as soon as the message turned green, I'm like, oh, hell no, this bitch got my wig. First thing I do is I call the number. I'm like, okay, it's ringing. She ain't got me blocked. Maybe, you know, this is the country. Maybe she just ain't got service right now. Because, y'all, it was the country. Like, I literally never seen stray cats hissing before. It was country. So, I'm like, you know, maybe she's asleep or whatever. Like, I'm like, you know, maybe she had an appointment before me and she's finishing that person up and she just can't get to her phone right now. You know, still weighing out my options, trying not to think the worst. So, I'm like, I waited 5 more minutes and I'm driving back around. So I drive back to the destination to where the location sent me at. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drive down this dirt road. Y'all, I was scared as fuck. You know, the country. I did have my on me. So yeah, I put the car inside. So y'all, me, I'm overly cautious. Like, I'm so cautious. I'm so scary. I take every precaution when doing anything. Like, so I'm like, you know what? I didn't drive all this way to get bamboozled, to look dumb, to be wearing a fro to Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. I did not drive this far to be sitting at the table with that fro on my head. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the chance. So y'all, I'm a little scary, so I did not, you know, like a regular person would go, you know, head first down the driveway. Fuck no. I put my car in reverse and I went reverse down the driveway, down the dirt road, because I'm like, shit, if anything happened, only thing I gotta do is put my car in drive and speed up out of there. I ain't gotta put my car in reverse. It's already, you know, I'm already reversed. I'm already backing in, so I'm gonna just pull out if anything pop off. Y'all, I'm extra scary, I'm telling you. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just reverse down the driveway. I'm gonna reverse down it. Y'all, it was so dark and it was a dirt road. So I'm like, you know, maybe it's a salon back there. Maybe his house is back there, you know, something. So I'm driving. I put my car in reverse, y'all. Reverse. Driving down, put my car in reverse. Driving down the dirt road, y'all. Driving down the dirt road. So I started to see houses and stuff. Still no salon. Not houses. I started to see trailers. No salon or nothing. It was just a whole bunch of trailers, a whole bunch of hissing cats, and dirt. Honestly, that's all it was. So I'm like, you know, even if she do stay in a trailer, I don't know what trailer it is. It was so many trailers. So many trailers. Did not see not one salon. I seen one guy outside and he had like a truck. He had a truck. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, what address is this? And I'm like, you know, what trailer is this address? And I asked him or whatever. He was like, that doesn't sound familiar at all. Whoever sent you this address just sent you the address to, you know, that street or whatever. Not like, you know, a particular house. I think it was just that street. So I'm like, oh my God. So I get to blowing this girl up on Instagram. I'm calling her Instagram page back to back to back, back to back to back. I sat and I waited, y'all. I went ahead and I'm like, you know what? This little dirt road, it's a little creepy. It's a little scary. So I'm going to get my ass up out of here. So I put my car into drive, drove my ass to the top of the hill, and I just put my car in park and locked my doors. I locked my doors. I'm sitting back and I'm like, yo, this girl needs to answer the phone. Bitch, I did not spend hundreds of dollars on a wig to just give it to you. Give me my shit back. I don't care if you didn't color it. I don't care if you didn't customize it. I don't even care if you don't even want to install it. At this point, I'm going to just slap it on top of my fro and say Happy Thanksgiving. Honestly. But I just know I need my wig back. I just know I want my wig back, honestly. Just give me my wig back. So, y'all, I'm blowing this girl phone. I'm blowing her Instagram page up. I'm calling it. Voice videoing it. Damn, texting her her Instagram account. The Instagram account I was texting was her business page. I even took it upon myself and found her personal page. I go on her personal page, calling her personal page, texting her personal page, all that. And then the telephone number that she gave me, I was calling that. That was the same number I talked to her on the night before, y'all, and confirmed that, you know, everything was set in stone and my appointment is in the morning. And I probably stayed out there for 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours waiting to get my hair done. 2 hours. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to leave. I'm going to call my bank. I'm going to dispute it. I'm going to just get my money back. I'm going to get my money back for the wig. And I'm going to get my money back, you know, for the deposit that I sent you or whatever. Because at this point, you scammed me. I told y'all I drove 2 hours away to go get my hair done. Not play about is my hair, my nails, my money, or my time. Don't play with none of those. Don't play with none of those. And girl, you play with all of those. So you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm bashing you. So now I'm mad, y'all. Now I'm mad because you done wasted my time. You done wasted my money. And you stole my wig. I have to go to Thanksgiving the next day with a fro. You stole my wig. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to bash her. Normally, I don't like bashing black businesses and stuff. But was you steal my stuff? A wig at that. You stole my wig, girl. You stole my wig. You know. I am bashing you. Everybody about to know you a scammer. They about to know because I'm going to tell. So, y'all, before I even bash her on social media, I messaged her one more time. And I'm like, look, girl. You have a chance to clear your name. I just want my wig back. Like, I honestly just want my wig back. I'm giving you a chance to clear your name. Like, just give me my wig back and I will not post your business and post that you a scammer all on social media. I waited about 30 minutes. She did not reply back in a timely manner for me. So I went ahead and posted screenshots, y'all. I hope I still have these screenshots. If I do, I'm going to post them. If not, I'm so sorry. I went ahead and I went crazy. I started posting screenshots, telling everybody she stole my wig, just posting everything. I asked people to reshare it, screenshot it, post it on their page. I posted it on my story, posted it on my page, tagged her. Next thing I know, I'm blocked off her page, y'all. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I messaged damn near all my followers. I went through all my followers, DM'd them. I'm like, hey, can you please post this person? And like, you know, please post this person and tell everybody they're a scammer, tag her page. Like, please do me a favor. So she unblocked me.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Blocked me and she messaged me all of a sudden. She's like, I'm so sorry. She was like, I fell asleep. If you still want to get your hair done, you can come get it done right now. Y'all, by this time, I was already back to where I live at. 2 hours away. I was already back to where I lived at. Already back to where I live at. Like, you literally wasted my time. Now I have to wear this fro to the table for Thanksgiving like I'm not the Kim K. Yo, I was so mad. She's like, I'm so sorry. She was like, if you come back, I can do your hair right now for you. So I'm like, girl, I'm already going. The only way you can do my hair is if you drive 2 hours. To come do it for me. But I'm not about to drive back. I done drove 2 hours away. Mind you, my mother's house is 2 hours away from where I already live at. So that's me driving 2 hours to you and then 2 hours to my mom's crib. Like, no, I'm not doing that. That's too much driving. You're gonna have me late to sit at the table to eat. So I'm like, girl, just give me back my wig. I'm not going back there. You need to come to me and drop me off my wig and give me back my $75 deposit. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have a car and I can't send you back your deposit because the money hasn't hit my account yet.
It's due now. What's holding you back? Because the bill's due now, not later. So send the motherfucking funds.
What the money hitting your account got to do with me? The money got taken out of my account as quick as I sent it. So it need to be sent back to me as quick as I sent the shit. I don't understand that. And you mean to tell me you don't have $75 in your bank account to send me, even though after the money gets done pinning, you're going to be reimbursed anyway? You don't have $75? It's giving scammer. It's really giving scammer. And I had so many signs leading to she's a scammer, but what I do, sent my little money because I wanted my hair done so bad to sit at the kitchen table. And then I ended up with a fro. Y'all. So when it all came down to it, she finally was like, oh, okay, well, my cousin's actually here right now. She can get the wig and she's going back to where you live at, so she'll drop the wig back off to you. So I'm like, okay, did you color my wig? Did you color it? Like, or is it still, you know, how it was? And she was like, well, the wig is still how it was. I didn't get a chance to color it. What you mean you didn't get a chance to color it? When we was on the phone last night, before we hung up the phone, you said, your wig is colored. It's so pretty. It's ready for it to be installed the next day. It don't sound like it's ready to be installed to me. Tell me something, the wig's not ready. The wig's not colored. That don't make no sense. So honestly, you wasn't even ready for the appointment the next day. You was just gonna take my little wig and run off. So she's talking about some, oh yeah, my cousin's gonna drop your wig off to you. My cousin's gonna drop your wig off to you. If you ever wanna book with me in the future, I'll give you a free hairstyle. You think I'm gonna book with you in the future again and drive 2 hours to be scammed again? I might was dumb in that incident, but you won't get me again. You will not get me again. No, scammer. It's giving scam. Scam. That's what it's giving. So I'm like, girl, you don't gotta worry about that. I would never book with you again. Ever. 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 She's like, you know what? Just erase all the posts that you've made and tell the people to erase all the posts that they've made. And, you know, I'll give you back your wig. I'm like, no, give me back my wig regardless. You didn't pay for that wig, I did. So once I receive that wig in my hand, that's when I will erase all these posts I made about you. That's when they'll be erased, when I receive my wig back. She's like, well, my cousin just woke up. She's about to get in her car right now and drive you the wig. I'm like, okay, cool. Once I receive that wig, that's when I'll erase all the stuff that I made about you. So y'all, about 3 hours later, I finally received the wig. By this point, it's later in the day. I'm still not at the kitchen table with my family. Like, it's later in the day. I'm still sitting around with a fro. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait around or whatever for her. She pulled up 3 hours later. She finally has my wig. Y'all, the wig looked exactly how it looked. It looked exactly how it looked when I dropped it off. I feel like her whole thing was, you know, I'm gonna steal her wig. I'm gonna play like I'm gonna have it installed or whatever, and I'm gonna just steal it. And I feel like the only reason I actually got the wig back is because she's seen all the posts that was made about her business, and she's like, oh, this is gonna hurt my business, this and that. And I feel like that's the only reason she actually gave me my wig back. So I got the wig back, and I messaged her. I'm like, you know, I got my wig back, but I'm not gonna take my post down until I receive my $75 deposit back. She's like, well, I can't send you your $75 deposit back because it has not hit my account yet. My bank is telling me I need to wait 7 to 10 days for the money to post in my account, and when it does, I'll send it back to you. I'm like, girl, you think I trust you? Do you think I trust anything that's coming out your mouth? If you're not talking about sending me my money, then there's nothing really to talk about, because at this point you're a scammer. Girl, no, you've scammed me enough. Send me $75 out of your money, and when the $75 deposit pinned in post or whatever, you can keep it. That'll be your $75, but send me my shit back. So yeah, y'all, I talked her into it. She sent me my money back or whatever, and I was like, yeah, send me some money for gas too, because I'm like, yeah, send me some money for gas too, because you know, you wasted my time and my money, because I had to put money inside of my tank to come 2 hours away to get my hair done, and I left with a fro. I came with a fro and I left with a fro. So you need to send me some money for inconvenience, for me wasting, you know, gas out my tank. Gas not cheap. Well, it was back then, a couple years ago. It was a little cheap, but still, you need to send me money. So she's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll send you $20 for gas, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. She sent me the $20. She sent me the $20 and also the $75 deposit that I sent her. So I went ahead and I took down all the posts, and I messaged everybody, and next to they post down too. So everything was cool. But the thing is, y'all, like I'm telling y'all, I learned from my mistakes. Now on, like from now on, I do not care if you the best hairstylist in the world. I don't care if Arrogant Tay said, in order to book with me, you gotta send me a deposit, but I ain't got no booking link. I do not send no deposits unless you have a booking link. I learned my lesson. Nobody would ever scam me again. If you ain't got a booking link, guess what, bitch? You ain't got no appointment for me. No, ma'am. You would not get me again. But yes, y'all, this is the time that I got scammed by a hairstylist. They tried to steal my damn wig. But yes, comment down below what you thought about this story time, and even what you would have done in this situation. Like, but yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend, because we on the road to 1K. We're more than halfway there. So yeah, bye y'all.